The title for my reflection is Revelations and the Jerusalem Challenge. I am reading from Revelation chapter 21 from verse 1 to verse 8. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people. And God himself will be with them as their God. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore. For the former things have passed away. And he who was seated on the throne said, Behold, I am making all things new. I chose this passage for two reasons: the COVID pandemic and the viral song by the South African artist Master KG Jerusalem, which I played at the beginning. The Jerusalem song is widely considered as upbeat. However, for me, even amidst its global reach and the joyful faces of people from every nation recreating the dance moves in mesmerizing and riveting ways, I felt a sense of sadness mixed with joy and other emotions. Indeed, the tune is upbeat, but the lyrics is a cry for salvation, for help. It says, among other lines, Jerusalem, my home, rescue me. Don't leave me here. My place is not here. My kingdom is not here. Save me, save me, save me. The song was composed during the pandemic, and one could assume that the tragedies from the pandemic played a significant role in its creation. Amidst other painful challenges of life, maybe we are attracted to sad music at times because they replace our need to cry. And it has a similar theme to the passage from Revelation. In the face of poverty, hunger, homelessness, sickness, murder, inequality, injustice, police brutality, terrorism, tribulations, war and culture wars, pestilence, pandemic, and so on, who would not want to leave. Amidst the lockdown, my 5-year-old twin said to me one day, "Daddy, maybe we should all go to heaven where there's no COVID and pandemic." I assume that this is their conception of New Jerusalem. Not that straightforward to live, though. I have had my fair share of family members living in unavoidable, agonizing circumstances. I am sure a lot of others have had similar experiences. The pain, hollowness, and recurring pang of agony at missing our departed show that living is also complicated. We have had our fair share of new arrivals too, for which we are grateful to God. From this passage, the Jerusalem experience, and the contribution of my kids, I have evolved my conception of the New Jerusalem. First, the God who created the endless universe and galaxies could accommodate every single soul that has ever been created and that will be created in the New Jerusalem. Second, the New Jerusalem will accommodate people of all races, persuasion, orientation, continent, rich, poor, homeless, and more. Third, our errors, limitations, weaknesses, challenges, pain, sorrow shall cease to be in the presence of the God of grace. Borders will disappear, inequality would cease, homelessness will end, no more police brutality, no more wars and culture wars, no more death. The passport to Jerusalem, just like the participation in the Jerusalem Dance Challenge, will be global entry. Anyone can come. The criterion for entry is grace. To me, as Christians, in preparing for the New Jerusalem, we need to recognize the limitations of our knowledge, our weaknesses, our biases, and the limitation of our human judgment. We should emulate our personal conception of the New Jerusalem here on earth as much as possible, but we should not presume to know the entire composition of a place that could accommodate generations and presided over by God of grace. Peace and grace. Thanks for listening.